Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing accumulation, manipulation, distribution, also known as Power of 3. If you guys like this type of content, definitely consider leaving a like and subscribing. My name's Jake. I do daily videos on market recaps and ICT concepts. And let's take a look at accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Now, AMD or Power of 3 is really critical to understanding ICT regardless of what strategy you're using. It's a core to how the markets move. As I've said in other videos, the market's built to run through previous ranges. You can see that the market moves and it makes an accumulation range, manipulates into a key level, and then distributes higher. This is obviously oversimplified. In reality, the market is a lot more complex, but at its core, when everything goes smoothly, this is what you expect. You get an accumulation range, manipulation into a key level, distribution. And obviously every day is different, every situation is different, but no matter what time frame, the market's always running through previous ranges, and it's just a matter of understanding where it wants to go. So, as always, credit to this PDF goes to T-Trades. He made this PDF and it is great, so I thought I'd use it for this video. Now, like I said, you have an accumulation range, manipulation into a key level, and then distribution, not just to the other side of the range, but oftentimes way past the range. You have an accumulation range, manipulation into a key level, and then distribution way past the range. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So let's go through an example. You might have also heard of this as a market maker buy model, and essentially it's the same thing. You have the sell side of the curve and the buy side of the curve. I'll show you what I mean. There was one from Monday that I liked. Here we go. So you had this hourly order block. So an order block, remember, is the opening price of a down close candle before a larger move up, or the opening price of a series of down close candles before a larger move up. So this is the 1 hour order block. Now let's zoom into the lower time frame. See, that is an example of a 1 hour key level. Alright, so here's your 1 hour key level. Here is the sell side of the curve. And here's the buy side of the curve. Now obviously, like I said, price action's not always this smooth, but it's hard to deny that this is happening. Clearly, you have an accumulation range. Do you see this? Accumulation, manipulation into a key level, which is this 1 hour order block, right? I mean, this is just too obvious to call this not happening, right? This is clearly an accumulation range. This is clearly a manipulation into a key level. You guys saw me mark that out, and then distribution higher. So manipulation. So we're gonna title this. Let me put this top right, top center. So like I said, this is how the market is constantly moving. It's making accumulation ranges and then generating liquidity on both sides to run through both sides of the range. And this is happening constantly every single day. And it's happening with previous days highs and lows, previous weeks highs and lows, previous 4-hour candle range high and lows, previous 1-hour range candle highs and lows. And this is constantly happening. So you have accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution. Now, a lot of the time, a good way to figure out how far the distribution is going to go is to use standard deviations. And I will have a whole separate video just on standard deviations. But for simple terms, you take the final manipulation move. So in this case, usually the internal sweep. So like, see this final move down, that swept liquidity. This was a internal sweep down here. See that? This final move down is what the move you'd use for the standard deviation, right? And it looks like we could even use this larger move down. And this will just give you an idea of how far the market could extend. And it's never always going to be perfect, but it's nice to have something as a reference point, especially when you line it up with key levels past liquidity. Like this area was right above these highs. So this was a good take profit area. Anyway, you can see this is essentially a market maker buy model, simplified down into its core. And obviously every day is different and the market isn't always as smooth, but the market will do this and repeat this kind of price action over and over and over again. And it's not moving randomly. It does this on purpose. It creates an accumulation range, manipulates, and then distributes higher to generate as much panic as possible. And the market is going to keep doing this, and it's not going to stop, because this is how the markets move. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one.